On this day in music history, July 22nd has often served up a cocktail of mischief, moments, and milestones that rippled through music history. From unexpected run-ins with the law to chart-topping crowning glories, this date carries a legacy of defiance and triumph. Mick Jagger, Brian Jones, and Bill Wyman fined for insulting behavior. On July 22, 1965, three Rolling Stones members, Mick Jagger, Brian Jones, and Bill Wyman, were each sentenced to a £5 fine after being charged with insulting behavior for relieving themselves at a service station wall at Forest Gate in East London. The tabloid frenzy that followed underscored the band's burgeoning reputation as cultural provocateurs. Fans cheered their defiance while authorities insisted on upholding public decency laws. That minor punishment stoked the group's rebellious image as they helped define the swinging 60s. Aretha Franklin's Highland Park arrest. On July 22, 1969, Aretha Franklin found herself on the wrong side of the law in Highland Park, Michigan, when a traffic collision led to her arrest for disorderly conduct. The Queen of Soul, fresh from back-to-back hits, appeared before a judge before returning to her musical throne. Fans rallied behind her, viewing the skirmish as a hiccup in her unstoppable rise. By month's end, she was back in the studio, channeling rebellion into soul-stirring vocals. Elvis Costello's My Aim Is True drops. On July 22, 1977, Stiff Records rolled out Elvis Costello's debut album My Aim Is True in the UK, heralding the arrival of a razor-sharp songwriter. Blending punk energy with intricate pop melodies, the record seized critics' attention and spawned singles like Allison and Watching the Detectives. Though it barely dented the charts initially, Costello's witty lyricism and raw edge won a devoted fanbase. By year's end, My Aim Is True was widely hailed as a new wave classic. Shania Twain's Any Man of Mine rules the country chart. On July 22, 1995, Shania Twain's breakout single, Any Man of Mine, ascended to #1 on the US Billboard Hot Country Singles and Tracks chart, signaling her arrival as country's next star. The song's playful lyrics and catchy, pop-leaning production bridged Nashville traditions with mainstream appeal. Twain's confident delivery and relatable storytelling resonated across audiences, pushing her debut album to multi-platinum status. By transforming expectations for female artists in country, she opened doors for crossover success across genres. Johnny Cash tops the Billboard 200 with American 5. On July 22, 2006, Johnny Cash topped the US Billboard 200 with American 5, 100 Highways, shifting 88,000 copies in its debut week. Drawn from the final sessions with producer Rick Rubin, the record's stripped-down arrangements spotlighted Cash's rugged vocals and reflective spirit. Critics praised tracks like God's Gonna Cut You Down, while fans felt a poignant connection to his enduring legacy. In a final chart conquest, the Man in Black reaffirmed music's power to transcend mortality. July 22 also marks the birthdays of funk innovators and rock legends who have shaped genres far and wide. George Clinton, 1941, founding member of Parliament Funkadelic. Rick Davies, 1944, vocalist and keyboardist of Supertramp. Don Henley, 1947, singer, drummer, and songwriter of the Eagles. Selena Gomez, 1992, singer and actress. July 22 is a reminder that music thrives on defiance and reinvention. From courtroom fines to soul-stirring chart returns, this date embodies rock's fearlessness and country's crossover magic. One can't help but wonder what next July 22 will unleash.